Hi, I'm Bishop Long. Welcome to Taking Authority. And I want to take this time to thank all of our partners, all of your support, everything you have done, and even watching by way of streaming faith. I want to let you know that I'm praying for you, and I'm walking with you, and I thank God for you. I thank God for your financial support that you send to help us continue to advance this ministry and to touch and save lives. So in all that, I just want to say thank you. I honor you and bless you. And those of you who are not partnering, I'm inviting you to become a partner in this kingdom assignment that will give and make everybody recognize that they can take authority in their life, in their community, in their region for the cause of Christ. God bless you.
Join Bishop Eddie L. Long and take authority in Dallas, Texas, New York City, Charlotte, North Carolina, Washington, D.C., Savannah, Georgia, Concord, California, and Atlanta, Georgia. For more details on all the cities Bishop Eddie L. Long will be visiting, log on to newbirth.org. Let's take authority. The fall of the housing market in the United States led to the largest series of banking collapses in history. The stock market crashed, and major corporations looked to the government for a bailout. Today, foreclosure and unemployment rates are at record highs, and depression and suicide rates are on the rise. Some have lost hope, but not you. Leading in tough times can be hard, but God has called you for such a time as this. Join Bishop Eddie L. Long, Bishop Mark Sharona, Bishop Dale Bronner, Dr. Samuel R. Chan, and Pastor Terrell Murphy for a 2-day conference on leading in tough times for senior pastors only. September 14th and 15th in Atlanta, Georgia, at the Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral. For more information and to register, log on to leadingintoughtimes.net or dial 321-304-4120. Register today.
Saul, at first, was a persecutor of the saints. He was there, egging them on and holding their coats while they were stoning Stephen to death. But Stephen knew that if I did not forgive them, God will never change Saul to Paul. So I have to forgive him so he can be released in a conversion to write almost 2/3 of the New Testament, regardless of how I feel about their offense. Oh, it's tight, but it's right.
Forgiveness. In the world system, forgiveness may be an emotional or political matter, but in the kingdom of our God, it's a matter of life and death. If you have the courage to stay tuned, Bishop Long's message on forgiveness will set you free and save your life. If you need support as you release your pain, our prayer warriors are ready to help you now. Take a deep breath and watch this.
What I want to talk to you about is forgiveness. Say it, forgiveness. Because in all of that, there's a whole lot of things going that's weighing us down. And this morning, after I ministered to this, I had probably 80% of the congregation at the altar. And so to get free, it was a moment of freedom. But as I talk about purpose and things like that, when you fit into God's overall plan and presentation, I didn't say this morning, but the first step in recognition of your purpose is that, now hear this, this might sound a little bit rough, so I'm going to explain it on Tuesday. Watch this, that purpose, that it has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with what God gets from what you go through. It's what God gets from what you go through. Watch this. In fact, it's like a chef making a gourmet meal, etc., and adding seasoning, etc., putting salt. You may have to sacrifice more than you will gain in your day-to-day walk in purpose. Sometimes you may have to give a little more. Touch them, so you might have to give a little more. Now, when you're truly walking in purpose, you'll stop seeing life as what I can get out of it. See, one of the problems we have is that we're looking at life at what can I get out of it? And your resume or whatever could be entitled, or your biography, autobiography could be entitled, Me, Myself, and I. And we're offended and we're bad because I ain't getting what I want to get. It ain't got nothing to do with whether God's being glorified. I'm not getting what I want to get. And so when you're truly walking in purpose, you stop seeing life as what I can get out of it, but rather how can I contribute to it. Which means I'm in life to bring something to life. Now, Bishop will then explain John 10:10. I am come that you would have life and have it more abundantly. Life, that word, when you look it up in the Greek, it means zoe. It means in Greek, it means life as Christ lived it. So you have to study how Christ lived life to know what the life he's giving you and more abundantly. And every day was not a day that he was just getting stuff. It was days that he was giving. He was blessing, and he was changing things to bless others. Now watch this. And purpose is never about you. It's how well you can be, or how well you can be seen, or how much credit can get contributed to you. Now, to be candid, if you're walking in life and walking in purpose and the path properly, you would only be complimented occasionally. If you get frequent accolades, please understand that it must mean that it's too much of you in it and not enough of God. Now, I want to launch from this statement here. I want to launch from this statement, and I want you to hear this, and you'll hear it again. I'm going to give it to you. It'll be on our notes on our website, but I want you to hear this. Purpose is not a destination reached. It's not. Purpose is not a destination reached. Say that with me. Purpose is not a destination reached. Now I want you to hear this. But because the reason why I got to preach this about forgiveness is because I don't want you to miss your opportunities. Touch your neighbor and say, don't miss your opportunities. Please understand this. This is what it is. But it's a series of opportunities along life's journey that present themselves for us to be in position physically, mentally, and spiritually to fulfill a need that destiny has placed before us that will serve our fellow man and glorify God. I want to suggest to you that many of us have missed opportunities to bless others and make major contributions to life that changes life for others forever. You are a life changer. You are a life giver. You were born not to kill, but to bring life to others. And when the Lord says people that bless you, they be blessed, and that you are to be a blessing to others, it means that if you understand this, whoever is associated with you gets blessed by your mere presence. Because your whole persona is, if you hang with me, I'm trying to make you all you can be. I'm not sitting here trying to get you to make me all I can be. I am walking with you to make you all that you can be. And I want to see, and I see your potential, and I see where you are, and I'm trying to push you into that potential. Go with me now, because I want you, touch your neighbor and say, don't miss the opportunity. Now here in John 20, I'm going to just take a few moments, and I want you to hear me. In John 20, and I want to start with the 19th verse. Reading from the New King James, it said, then the same day at the evening, being the first day of the week, when the doors were shut, when the disciples were assembled for fear of the Jews, Jesus came and stood in the midst and said to them, peace be with you. The door was locked, but Jesus still showed up. When he had said this, he showed them his hands, because they didn't quite believe it was Jesus, and his side. Then the disciples were glad when they saw the Lord. Matter of fact, then he says again, peace to you, as the Father has sent me, I also send you. The reason why he had to say it again, because the first time they said it, they didn't believe it was him. Because he came to him in a different way. I want you to look at me. God is coming to you, but he's not coming to you the same way he came. I'm going to say it again. Matter of fact, he is ever present in your life now, and you think he's not with you because you have gotten used to a certain way he would deal with you. But he has changed in the way he's dealing with you to enlarge your faith and to show you that he's bigger than what he was before, and give you a little bit of more of him as what you've been begging for. So I want to say this to you because he's been saying it to you, but you have not been hearing him, so he had to say it a second time. Peace to you.